The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh, and in the middle of all this, there's a new fucking the lady who said that Biden did something to her. Now she's saying it was sexual assault.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna if they're smart, they're gonna swap Biden out.
Well,
for
here's
Cuomo, who Cuomo
shows,
is kind of a meatball, but he's a better candidate than Biden.
But this shows the hypocrisy of liberals that they're not coming after him the way they came after everybody else.
Yeah, I mean,
they want him. They want him to be the representative of the Democratic Party.
But here's the thing: they are right now. They were wrong before. Here's why they're right now, and they were wrong before. Anybody could come at anybody with an allegation.
Right.
Anybody could come at any high profile. When you say believe all women, you have to live by that.
You got to believe Amber Heard, too.
You got to believe everybody.
Yeah.
You got to believe everybody.
You seen all this Johnny Depp shit?
I saw a little bit of it, yeah.
Jesus Christ. There's audio tapes where she's talking about hitting him.
Yeah.
And then there's a new video where it shows his severed finger. She threw a fucking vodka bottle on it at him.
She was
that sliced the tip of his finger off.
Yeah.
And literally, there's pictures of the finger, and there's they have the audio recordings of the doctor looking for the fingertip. They're looking for the tip. They can't find the tip. They're like, "Where's the fucking fingertip?" And they're running around. Oh my God, look at the blood! And you can hear them talking, and she's like violently sobbing in the background. God. So they decide to give her 3 times whatever antipsychotic medicine that she's on. So she's on this dose. They decide to jack it up to 3x whatever the dose is. But meanwhile, this was the lady that had him Me Too'd and was saying that he beat her and had a mark on her face, believe all women.
Well, that's the whole thing. So the Democrats are now reaping what they've sown in the sense that anybody can approach the press with an unsubstantiated allegation about somebody who's high profile. I mean, I understand that women aren't just willy-nilly lying about stuff, but the picture changes when there's somebody who's a politically divisive, high-profile figure where there is a huge incentive to knock that person off, right? There's a huge incentive, whether it's Brett Kavanaugh, whether it's Joe Biden, there's a huge incentive to derail that person.
Right.
So I think in that instance, because I do believe that most women are not just making things up. That being said, when you introduce politics, there's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother layer.
Well, for sure.
I mean, foreign intelligence agencies could be doing this too.
Yeah.
You know?
That could.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying this woman who actually worked for Biden's campaign was a foreign intelligence agent.
We have no idea.
But what I'm saying is that for sure, men have sexually assaulted women. Also, for sure, women have lied about being sexually assaulted. Those two things they're not mutually exclusive. They go hand in hand.
Right.
People are liars. The people lie about the past.
100%.
People also are delusional. People are also psychotic and schizophrenic.
Yeah.
All sorts of things are going on. But when you say believe all women, that is a crazy thing to say.
Crazy.
That's like saying believe all people.
Correct.
It's the same thing.
Can't do it.
So what are you doing? You believe the liars too? Do you believe murderers? Do you believe people that are trying to get out of jail?
No.
Do you believe rapists? You can't believe all people, right? You also can't believe all men. Well, you also can't believe all women. That's crazy talk. Do you believe Casey Anthony? No, of course not.
I do. No, I'm kidding. She's the one that I make an exception for.
Some people are humans.
She just seems like a good kid.
Humans are individuals, and some people are fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know, man, but I think the bigger problem with him is he's in some stage of dementia.
100%.
He's unwell.
There's something wrong.
He's unwell. I sent you those videos,
or he's a folder. Either that or he may be just as bad. He folds under pressure. He's getting close to the finish line. He's just bumbling all his words and choking and forgetting what he's talking about.
I don't think it's that. I think something's wrong. Because you know why? It seems like it's degenerative. Like it seems like it's gotten worse.
It's getting worse.
So that's why I think something's wrong.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, also, he's old as fuck.
Yeah.
Also, he looks bad.
Right.
He doesn't look like a healthy guy.
No.
I was looking at this weird Lady Gaga thing today with him and Lady Gaga, where he's talking about how no one should ever put their hand on a woman. And I'm watching this because I guess Lady Gaga was sexually assaulted, but who the fuck is ever going to watch that and say, you know what, I was gonna put my hand on a woman, but now I'm not gonna. Go back to that thing.
She looks like Hillary.
I clicked on a story about it.
Okay.
She has a Hillary haircut. That's
no.
an interesting move.
Is that a Hillary haircut?
Yeah, look at it.
Let me see it again.
It's actually old.
It kind of looks.
Yeah, it's from 2017.
Oh.
Kind of looks a little.
Oh, it's just coming out now?
I guess.
People are throwing it around now?
What were they saying?
I don't know. Nonsense. But here's the thing. They were saying no one should ever put their hand on a woman. Of course they shouldn't. Yeah. Of course. But if you're thinking about hitting a woman and Joe Biden is what keeps you from doing it, Like what? I don't understand the logic.
Yeah, that's an odd.
I guess maybe if you're a woman who's being abused, it could perhaps encourage you to go to the authorities.
Right.
It could perhaps. I mean,
right.
But I would imagine. But by him saying no man should ever put his hands on a woman, who the fuck thinks they should? Who's like, I disagree. I think men should just beat the fuck out of women and keep them in line. Like, who's saying that?
Somebody said once, it's like when somebody goes, hey, I'm pro-family, it's like, that's a controversial position, you know? I'm pro-family.
Right. But all these public service announcements, all that kind of shit, it's like, okay, who are you doing that for?
Yeah.
Like, who's out there going, I was about to rape, but then I saw Joe Biden, and he's like, don't rape. I'm like, he's got a point.
Yeah, he's got...
that doesn't...
Joe Biden, I just respect him. He's a statesman.
What does that do? What does it do?
Well, it's just that's part of why nobody believes anything and nobody trusts anybody, right? That's part of why these guys that are online they go hard in the paint with conspiracies, because these are buffoons. Like, the people that we have ruling us have been exposed as like creations, right?
Yeah.
These people, everything they say is scripted. All of them are in the pocket of big business interests, and and these people have been exposed. So now we don't believe anything.